Hey Aries, and welcome to your monthly love tarot messages here for the month ahead. We're going to take a look and see what the cards are predicting for you in terms of love and romance. Of course, these messages are going to be general, guys, so please just keep that in mind. If you're interested in a personal reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video here. So these messages here are intended for Aries ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising, and those cross-watching as well. So what messages are you being guided to here, Aries? Right, the Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. The Three of Wands. You've got the Hierophant here, the Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Cups and the Devil. Okay, first of all, you've got a few consecutive numbers there. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this may be a reference to, you've got a bit of glare as well. It might be annoying some of you. Okay, so this might be the 7, 8, 9 might be a reference to dates this month here. So there could be some sort of special happenings or important occurrences. You could receive some message or some incoming communication from a connecting romantic energy, from a past energy, from someone whom you're romantically connected to. There may also be some strange occurrences, some coincidences, some synchronicities around these dates. It could also be a reference to timing, especially for those of you that are expecting some sort of communication, or you're waiting on some sort of you're waiting to receive an answer or communication or response from someone, or you're waiting for someone to make a move. I feel like the number 7, 8, or 9 are really important and standout dates for you, or again, they can be a reference to time. So 7, 8, 9 a.m., 7, 8, 9 p.m., 7, 8, 9 hours from the time of this reading. Just keep an eye out for those important key numbers there. But what I feel like is happening for you this month here, Aries, you've got a few things going on. First of all, let's talk about this stagnated energy that I'm picking up here in your reading. For a lot of you, maybe you're in a relationship that feels a little bit stuck. It feels like it's not really going places. You feel like maybe, feelings aren't developing or progressing as they should be, or you feel like your romantic interest isn't as forward or as action oriented as you want them to be. Maybe they're holding back a little bit, maybe they're afraid here, but I feel like a sense of stagnation. Maybe it's the stagnation herein lies with you here, Aries. Maybe you feel as though you're the one that's personally stuck here in some areas of your life, or you feel as though you feel a stuckness in your relationship and you're not sure what you're attributing it to. For a lot of you, I feel like it's important to not look do not place the key to your happiness in someone else's pockets. Make sure your happiness here doesn't rely on external factors. Okay, so the reason why your relationship may feel stagnated may not actually have a lot to do with your romantic energy. It could have to do with you, Aries. Maybe you feel afraid here of expressing your feelings, or you feel afraid of the relationship failing, or you're just as afraid of success. So there is a need for you to maybe look within here, or try and understand the situation before you judge it here. Just understand it better. For some of you, you're also, I did mention that I get a sense that you're waiting for something. Now, it's okay to wait, but for those of you that are waiting for a communication or for a response, I do feel like that's coming in. But for some of you also, for some of you, you're in a place where you don't have to take any action because that communication or that person or the very next steps that you have to take, that's going to become made obvious to you throughout the month. But for others of you, I feel like you're going to have to take some sort of action to generate some sort of result here to help it along. So two very different spectrums. Which one are you on? It depends though, because for some of you, you've been waiting for something too long. It's like you've been waiting for, you've been waiting to hear from someone, from a past energy, and you feel like there's still something there. You feel it deep down inside that the two of you haven't fully explored the connection, or there could be something salvageable or repairable. If you feel that way, and if you truly feel that way and your feelings are sort of validated and confirmed, maybe it's best for you to do the reaching out here, or at least put yourself in a receptive mode. Whereas for others, I honestly feel like you're in a place where I feel like communication here is coming to you, or I feel like there's energies here that are coming towards you here. Something that you've been waiting to manifest on is happening for you, whether or not you're ready here, Aries. Okay, so a relationship, a person coming from the past, someone with communication, someone who's going to message you. I also feel like even there may be a lack of readiness on this person's energy. So this person may reach out to you and may connect with you despite them, feeling like they're ready, but they're not. So maybe the readiness or the lack of isn't with you, it lies with this person. So, if you do expect if you do expect to hear from communication from someone and they do reach out to you, that doesn't necessarily signal that they're ready to move things forward, okay? It just could be, that this person obviously has intention to communicate with you and has intention to maybe try and reconcile a difference of some sort, but I don't know that there's a lot of readiness to push forward here. You've got the Three of Wands, and I feel like some of you need to step outside of your comfort zone. So again, that could have a lot to do with taking action. Some of you are in a stagnated relationship, and if you don't do things to help this relationship along, I don't know that there is a future here, because some of you you've just been stuck. You've been in a relationship that may be going around in circles, or isn't, progressing, isn't going very far, or your feelings, you feel as though feelings haven't necessarily been developing, or the two of you, aren't really getting to know each other. So there's a need for you might need to take a different approach. You might need to communicate with one another differently. You might need to knock down some boundaries that the two of you have set up. But the Three of Wands is about, it's about progression and forward and momentum and expansion. So, some of you, I feel like, need to expand your energies as well. And that comes with, thinking differently, or thinking outside of your comfort zone, or doing things differently, taking a different approach. It's the need to push outside your boundaries, okay? Push outside your comfort zone as well. Because I feel like the only reason a relationship here feels, or an energy feels stagnated, whether it's yours or theirs, not because there isn't potential there is, guys, but I just feel like someone is a little bit scared. So they're scared of commitment, or they're scared of rejection, they're scared of something here. And if someone can push past those fears, and if someone can eliminate those fears, I really feel like this relationship and feelings can really go places here. So it's the actual fear. The fear itself here is keeping something stagnated. And if you can push past here, Aries, or if this person of yours can push past their fears, I really feel like this has potential to go somewhere, at least further along than it is now. For some of you, I do feel like there's a potential for commitment here this month, or there's a potential to at least commit to something, commit to working through something, working something out, working out a past mistake, or working through a solution, or, coming to a resolution, or, reconciling a difference. So there's an opportunity to either offer or accept an apology, put forward or accept an explanation, or to work on something, okay? Because it's an energy that I like, because it's a very neutralizing or stabilizing kind of energy. There's an opportunity for you to do that with regards to a romantic energy or romantic connection this month. I'm seeing you need to invest in yourself. Again, there's a reminder for you to not put the key to your happiness in someone else's pockets, okay? If you rely on someone or something to make you happy, then you will never truly, be content. You'll never truly be happy, because you'll always be reliant on external or outside forces. And those external or outside forces, will always influence your mood and dictate how you feel. So some of you need to stop doing that, okay? Some of you need to stop, trying to rely on that person for your happiness. Or try and rely on that job or whatever it is for your sense of happiness. You need to start looking inwards more, because therein lies the answers. I'm seeing some sort of emotional message, okay? It's either coming from you, or this message is coming from someone. So I feel like someone here has an emotional message. Someone here wants to either tell you they have feelings for you, or they want to open up to you. I feel like, it's going to be it's a weighty message, where I feel like if you're the one receiving it, it might catch you off guard, or it might evoke a strong emotional response within you. Or if it's you delivering this message to someone, it might elicit a very strong emotional reaction within the person here. Some of you also, I feel like you need to, with the Devil's energy here, some of you, I feel like, are maybe stuck. You're either involved with someone who is reliant on some sort of substance, okay? Or you're involved in a relationship that isn't entirely healthy. Okay, it could be detrimental to your health and their health, and to just to the overall health of this connection here, especially with the devil's energy. So some of you, I feel like, need to cut or eliminate some element of toxicity within a relationship. It could be that the two of you are just too co-reliant on each other, or it just could be that aspect that someone here is too reliant on external forces for their happiness here. I feel like there's something here that needs to be eliminated, because it's sort of detrimental to the health of a relationship or to the health of a connection. So someone here may be reliant on something like an outside external factor, and they're reliant on that thing to with regards to the success of this relationship, if it makes sense. So if the relationship isn't working, it's not because it's not because something from the outside is dictating it that it's not working. It's because maybe the two of you aren't putting enough effort, or the two of you aren't really committing to trying to make it work. It comes back to the both of you and what you're doing to try and make it work. But I feel like someone else is maybe trying to shift the blame on why this relationship isn't working, or why it's stagnated, or why it's not going places here. So there's a need to sort of dissect what it is that's not healthy. And it could be just an unhealthy way of thinking. It could be just like self-limiting, or just negative beliefs that are unfortunately negatively impacting the relationship. So whatever that toxicity is, that needs to be eliminated, because that is detrimental. Okay, it's not serving any purpose to the relationship. In fact, it's probably hindering the connection. All right, Aries, and these are your messages for the month. Thank you guys as always for watching and listening. Please show your support by subscribing to this channel, liking, sharing, or commenting. I will be sharing with you more tarot love messages, so do stay tuned. And those of you that do want a personal reading, feel free to connect. Otherwise, take care, guys. Bye for now.